Hello everybody, this is the Daydreamer with Daydreams and Nightmares, and it is time for another contest video for someone in the comic book community. This time, it's all about nostalgia. Cajun Comics wants us to show off 5 books that we are nostalgic about. And then he wants us to also show one non-comic related thing that we are nostalgic about. I think I'm going to work in reverse, actually, although you see one of the covers already. And if you know me, you know I love my Sandman. I'm going to start with this. I love to read. Always, my entire life, I've loved to read. If you ask me, I'm a reader first when it comes to comic books. And when it comes to childhood poetry, everybody always turns to Seuss. For me, it was Shel Silverstein. And I have a third book somewhere that people are probably more familiar with, and I can't seem to find it. I need to get myself better organized. Where the Sidewalk Ends. Falling Up and The Giving Tree. Childhood poetry. Like I said, I've had these books for years, and I really do enjoy these books, and have, like I said, just for me, it brings back memories of childhood, of reading books, and actually the falling in love with reading and stories all around, going all the way back to my childhood. And comic books are an extension of that as well, but anyway, I thought I'd show those off to begin with. Comic books. I kind of collected comic books on and off, whatever caught my eye, until late 90s when the DC decided to create DC Vertigo. And actually, it's not even on this particular book here. This is a DC title. Sandman, number 2, first appearance of Lucifer. Do not have the number 1 to show off. That is on my current personal grail list to get, and may make my list next year, once I do get myself organized and figure out exactly which books I'm missing from this run, as well as the next book I'm about to show you. Sandman and Vertigo and the other titles from Sandman are what got me into collecting comic books, because these were a lot more story-based than superhero-based, and I love to read. And this is what kind of sucked me into getting additional books and reading them and checking them out. And then the additional artwork, Dale McKean on the outside and Sam Keith on the inside, Dringenberg as well, got me into reading comic books. And then also we have character of John Constantine in Hellblazer, number 2, Papa Midnight on the cover there, with Jamie Delano and John Ridgway. These are characters that got me hooked on collecting comic books. Next one is also DC Vertigo, but I'm going to show something off first. I've shown this off on a previous video. It was a gift that I was given, speaking of nostalgia, that I was given by a previous girlfriend. And I absolutely loved this. It's a little wooden plaque. And it's just on a chunk of wood, painted artwork. But I absolutely loved it. And she kind of got my passion for DC Vertigo and the characters, including Death, who's here. And made it a personalized item for me. This is way back in '99. But with that scene, that is kind of why too, because that was taken from this particular image from Books of Magic, number 25. Then we have Doctor Who, my number 1 favorite franchise television show that I've been watching my entire life. You're seeing the very first collector's item issue that Marvel did with Doctor Who back in the 80s. I believe it was in the 80s. Anyway, with character on front here being the fourth Doctor. Yeah, anyway. So it was a great opportunity for me to actually be able to get my hands on comic books related to one of my favorite characters that was on TV as well, with Tom Baker. And last but not least, I've shown this one off as well. Of course, I'm a big Star Wars fan as well, and this is the oldest comic book in my collection with respect to ones that I personally bought off the shelf. This is probably the first comic book I think I'm fairly positive, because it is the oldest one I have in my collection, and I got it right after seeing the Star Wars movie, because this is a 78 book. The year after, I believe it was 77, late November, December when the movie came out, but the following August, following summer, I wound up picking this one up, number 14, Star Wars. Had all the major characters on the front there. Yeah, it brings back a lot of memories as well from that time when I was 7, 8 years old, as well. But yeah, these are all the ones that would be 100% nostalgic in my collection. Not necessarily the most valuable or the best art or the greatest books available. But like I said, with Star Wars here, with Doctor Who, and the Books of Magic with character death from Sandman, and then of course Hellblazer and Sandman as well. So those are my 5 books, and as well including the books from Shel Silverstein as being some of my oldest books that I have in my collection, also from when I was younger. And I said I just love to read. So anyway, I hope that answers Cajun Comics' questions. Go check out his giveaway. I will leave a link in the description down below, so you can go check out his channel and his giveaway. If you enjoyed the video here, hit like, subscribe if you want to watch more. Feel free to leave any feedback or comments down below. And thank you for watching.